Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing good. And sorry about the delay in the episodes. It's been 2 weeks, I believe. We're pretty much swamped with a lot of things and torrential weather, all that stuff, and all that motivates us to actually be alive. And there's so much, kind of weather outside. But again, today's episode 9 for I thought to create a reality check now. So it's episode 9 of Medical Bullying Blueprint, and because I've seen a lot of people, I was been speaking with a lot of people lately about the industry, and obviously most of them are getting into the industry. Most of the billers who are spending a year, somehow 6 months, 3 months, even though I've seen like 1 month guy who just started in the industry, and now he said like I want to start with my own firm and everything, which is because I believe people think it's kind of a easy money, quick money, but it isn't. uh it's not. It's a kind of for those people who are very serious about it. It's not something which is because I've seen a lot of people in the credentialing, billing, coding, consulting side, that business development especially, they think that it's kind of a quick money or a kind of a shortcut for them to get into this. But this industry rewards only who are disciplined, have patience, good communication skills, consistency in learning, because you will face a lot of rejections in it. So those are the things that we were discussing today. Um, like those things which you should, you know, let's just say before you enter in this industry, there's something I wish, someone can tell me about. But we are kind of a tried tested guy, so we always did something and then we learn from it, and that's how it goes. So let's just start with the basics. You know, the first is going to be initially if you start your own medical billing industry, company or firm or whatsoever, you have to go through that phase which is called learning curve. So you will learn everything. You will be spending your long hours, early on, obviously. You will see rejections. You will be facing delayed in wins. And so this is how it goes. So this is the reality. Do not expect something that most of the people do expect this, that, once I start, I will be getting $1 million client and I will be signing them up on 5% or whatsoever. And, again, this is going to be a huge money for me every month, or recurring invoice and all this stuff. But honestly, it's way more hectic. It's way more difficult, complex these days, healthcare by itself, to actually retain these kind of accounts. You'll be needing resources, you'll be needing more people, you'll be needing an operation, a workflow to actually get those accounts going. So even if you got the one big client, it doesn't mean that you're gonna hold that up. So it's not about even closing, right? You cannot just close by just saying few things. You have to share your own experience. You have to share you have to get on there understanding, have to understand them, what exactly they're going through, what exactly they need, then the state, LCDs, NCDs, and then, regulations, compliances there, a lot of stuff. Let's just say, I'll give you a story. I My first client is not with me these days, So it's not just we are not. I believe we haven't done so much for him, so he's not with us. It's been few years now. So I started with one client, let's just say a few years back, and he's not with us anymore. He's not working with us because we made a lot of mistakes when we started up, because a lot of, billers are making mistakes, a lot of credentialing side issues, and then this and that. But again, he's not working with us. Although I wish him very luck. But it was a bad experience for us. First rejection, first client, first mistakes, and that's where most of made you actually what made you to quit. But you have to go up, you have to go on. You cannot just give up on something that you don't know yet. So you have to wait, you have to learn and learn from your mistakes. Do not make those same mistakes again. So when even that was my first client, I really admire him what he did for us. But again, we wasn't able. I would say we wasn't so much potentially acknowledged at that time with a lot of things, but now we are. But it's been a while, so it's been years now. So that's how it goes. So do not worry about that. This will happen. You have to learn by your mistakes. So do not just think that I will get into the industry, I will do a lot of things, I will have a good client and all of that stuff. Start with the slow. Start with handling good clients, even if they are small, even they are not big practices. Give them the same intention. treat them the same way that you want to treat the big accounts. Give them a dedicated resources if you cannot afford those. Give them a person, a two-person who can actually work on that same account, who can do their eligibilities, their workflow setup, and all that stuff. The algorithm is there, so they actually are focusing more towards, their that's something which they read in medical school. That's that to treat the patient. So that's something they will be doing, and you will be taking care of their billing side. Make sure that even if you get the denial in the first place, make sure that won't happen again. So work on those skills. Do not enter because you think it's kind of a quick money or this industry is growing, so I think I can make something out of it. So do not do that. Enter because you're willing to become valuable. I believe there are a lot of companies out there who started before us, even after us, but they are not as much as have the same goodwill that most of people like us have. Is because we understand clients. We help them out in a way where we think we can do. We commit only what we can deliver, and that's a lot that we do now. So follow the series if you want to actually learn how this industry actually works. And this is kind of a short video today just to give you a reality check, guys. Do not make it very first for yourself that, this industry is too much easy and all this stuff. It's very complex. You might be need reading 68 pages a day for the article to just learn one thing for a client from one state, from one specialty. That's something which we do day in, day out. So this is how it works. So trust me. But if you stick with it, if you learn, if you're eager to learn, and if you do it right, trust me, this will give you a reward. It keeps you valuable, and it will you build your goodwill. But down the road, again, it's not just something like you will be getting a lot of. People do get success, if you're doing it right. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you success in very few months. Again, it can happen, but you have to be very determined about everything. So if you have determination, if you have discipline, you can get something very good out of it. And that's what we're doing, right? We are creating a series where I can tell you guys actually that this is something that you can do. You have the path. If you have skills, you can do it. If you have passion about this, if you want to serve your family, your loved ones, train it, learn it, do it. Anybody can do it. You just have to spend some time and you know, get it done. Make a good life of yours. Help the others out there. Follow the series. Share this with those who are still in need right now, who are just getting the hit from inflation and all this stuff. Help them out and give them a secret to actually, build their own success if they're determined. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Talk soon, guys. Have a good one.